Girl, I can't lie.
Previously on Xoxo Chinelo, two main things are eating up all of my time: work and school.
I'm so tired. Oh my god, I would kill for a nap right now.
I'm convinced that I will never get a break in this lifetime. Sure, it's been evident. I'm stressed, like extremely. Not only is it affecting my mental health because I'm so grumpy and I'm so moody all the time, but it's affecting my physical health. I just feel weak all the time. Sometimes I feel like I'm so busy to the point where I feel like I don't have enough time to eat or cook a decent meal. And honestly, I hate to admit it, but my mom was right. This isn't life, and I don't want to live this way. So I think it's in my best interest to get some help. I've always been really reluctant to the idea of getting help or getting some sort of assistant because I take a lot of pride in my YouTube channel and my success on social media being a one-woman show. But it's getting to a point where I have so many things outside of social media that I need to attend to. And also I feel like my ideas, the things that I want to do in the future with my social media here on YouTube and on Instagram and wherever else, I feel like my ideas now are so big and so grand, and they're like bigger than myself. And in order to execute them properly, I'm gonna need a second person on my side. In terms of what exactly I need help in, I would say the most important thing is editing. Now, I've said in the past that I really hate the idea of an editor. I still really do, because I feel like editing these videos is what truly makes a content creator a content creator. I feel like if you don't edit, then like you're a fucking fraud. But if you have some other person editing your videos for you, like, you're a bitch. Like, look, I understand that editing takes a long ass time and that people need help. Like, I understand that. And honestly, having help is fine. Like, let's say like an editor like cuts the raw clips up for you, and all you really need to do is go in and like put in the special overlays and the special text that makes your videos your videos. That's fine. It's okay to have help. But when you're in a situation where you're just throwing raw files at an editor to edit, you're a bitch ass YouTuber, and that's on God. I know I'm gonna get hate for saying that, but I'm not taking that shit back. Anybody can be taught how to edit. So if you're not even taking the initiative to do that, then you're just a bitch. And I'm telling you guys right now, I will still edit. I'll probably insert a video of me editing this video right now. But I think I just need help with like the little stuff, like the rough cuts of my videos. So I feel like that would be something an assistant would do. And then while the assistant does the rough cut, I will be responsible of doing all of the fancy transitions and texts and edits and do the parts of the video that make my videos my videos. And then also with editing, I'm gonna need help with taking pictures. You guys know, I take a majority of my pictures myself using my tripod. And I kid you not, I've gotten some nice, beautiful pictures using my tripod. But I have these other content ideas that I feel like would be borderline impossible if I did them myself. Honestly, I could try to do those ideas myself, but I feel like if I keep going at the rate that I'm going to end up on influencers in the wild. And also, just in terms of just brainstorming new ideas, I want to expand my brand socially, and I feel like it would be a lot better if I had someone on my side. I've been on YouTube for a really long time. I've been doing this all by myself for a really long time, and I've gotten to a point where like I kind of crave the idea of working with somebody, and I crave it so much to the point where like I force everybody in my life to be influencers. Whenever I'm out with the few friends that I do have, I'll always encourage them to take pictures of themselves, take pictures of their outfits, and just like really step up their social media. And then they tell me like, Chichi, not everyone wants to be an influencer. Some people just like using Instagram to use Instagram. Sometimes you just need to remember that in most people's lives, it doesn't revolve around social media in any aspect. And instead of just forcing all my friends to be influencers, I should just honestly just get an assistant because this is getting out of hand, honestly. Hi guys, it's Coco Chinelo from Xoxo Chinelo, and you're on the Coco Chinelo YouTube page. That's honestly a mouthful. Is it one S or two S's? Assistant? That looks wrong. Maybe there's one S. Assistant. Oh my god, I can't fucking spell. I have to look this up. Oh yeah. It was one S. One S. In order to find the perfect person to work for me, there's a lot of criteria that must be met. The most important one is being, that really hurt, but the most important one being that they must live in Philadelphia. I am not looking for a virtual assistant. The whole point of this is to work with somebody, physically with somebody, editing physically with somebody, taking pictures physically with somebody. And in order for that to happen, the person should probably live in Philadelphia. Number two. That was better. But number two, they must have a creative mind. I feel like in a space like this, it's very important to be different and original because nobody wants to subscribe or follow somebody who's just a carbon copy of someone else. There has to be some aspect of your content that makes you stand out from other people. And for me personally, that's my editing, my storytelling, and my out-of-the-box ideas. So I'm gonna need their help to think of those out-of-the-box ideas too, because it's those out-of-the-box ideas that most of the time go viral. Number three, they must have experience editing. I have been editing videos since I was 13. I'm very good at it. And whoever works for me, I need them to be good at it as well. Although the type of editing that they would be doing would be very beginner level, it would be nice if they had that background with editing so that I feel more comfortable when they're editing my video. Because what if they're editing the videos and they edit it in a way that I don't like or in a way that's mediocre and then I have to go in and fix it? I don't want that problem. I need somebody who's good at what they do. Fourthly, and most importantly, and I probably should have said this first, they must be over the age of 18. I'm not having a minor work for me, no. And that's when I got to researching. I went on Google and looked up how to find a professional assistant. I wanted to know how to be a good boss, how to make a job application, how much should I pay. After getting all the info, it was time to tell people. This may be a bit old-fashioned, but I printed out my flyers. I'm gonna pass them around my campus because there has to be somebody who's like into social media, film major, who would really benefit from a job like this. So I have lots of flyers with me. I'm gonna go around my campus and I'm just gonna like hang them up. I'm gonna try and go to like the film school and I'm gonna hang it up there because I feel like someone from that school would really benefit from this. I'll even hang this up in the business school because I feel like a business major could benefit from this too. But yeah, come with me to pass these out. You know, looking back, it probably wasn't the best idea to go out and hand flyers, especially during winter break, because absolutely nobody was on campus. I was looking around and it was literally a ghost town. So I didn't really pass out any flyers to anybody. Plus, it's 2022 and I didn't realize that people don't really do things like that. But I put my flyers on this bulletin board that I found so that anybody in the building can see that I'm looking for someone to hire. And after that, I sat back, relaxed, and was waiting for all the applications to come in. Hi guys, it's Coco Chinelo from Xoxo Chinelo, and you're on the Coco Chinelo YouTube page. That's honestly a mouthful. Nobody has applied to my job. Not a single person, no one. I put the flyers all around campus. I posted my listing on Facebook, but nobody applied to my job. I don't know why, because like, this is a really fun job, like really fun work environment. You'd be getting to work with me, you know, bouncing ideas off of each other's brains and stuff and making it come to life. And then also, hello, money. So I don't know why no one wants to apply. Honestly, I thought that once I put the Facebook flyer up and once I put it around my college, people would just be like coming at me. There would be like tens of thousands of people trying to get this job. But there hasn't been a single one. Because, you know, like I want a professional assistant as soon as possible, but it's going to be quite hard for that to happen if nobody applies for the job. Like literally no one. I'm very book smart, but sometimes it surprises me that I can't use my brain sometimes. Because how come I didn't think, maybe you should post a flyer on your story, Chichi. Maybe you have all these Instagram followers. Maybe one of them lives in Philly and one of them is interested in a job like this. How come we didn't just post this on your fucking story? I don't know why I didn't think to post on my story. But once I posted the flyer on my story, then that's when people started to apply. And that's when I got a little bit excited because I was reading all of like the little applications and I thought it was like so nice. But although I was getting so many applications, nobody was qualified. Like I specifically said, this is a Philadelphia-based job. So why are you from Salt Lake City, Utah, applying for this job? Also, there were a lot of people who applied who didn't have background in editing, which was going to be a huge issue because editing is the main thing that I need help with. And it would be like a little bit frustrating because I get so excited receiving these emails, new applications, but like none of these people would be qualified. And I'm like just sitting here waiting. And like, you just never know when someone qualified is gonna slide in your DMs. Until they did. Okay, everybody, today is the day that I'm going to go on my first interview and meet the first person that I think has potential. Every application I've been seeing up until this point sucks. They're always like missing a factor, but with this girl, she literally has everything. I think it's going to go really, really well. I'm so excited. I'm not getting ahead of myself. I feel like I am getting ahead of myself, but I genuinely think she's the one. She has to be the one. She literally has to. Also, update, my hair's red. I watched a new Spider-Man movie and I got very inspired. So here's my hair from now on. I literally hate how I have to do this, but I have to take off my Invisalign.
Oh, did you use that braces?
Yeah, but
How long?
I didn't have a full set though.
Oh.
I had three
Top?
brackets.
Oh.
No, literally three brackets, like 1, 2, 3.
Oh, wow.
It was the worst.
It was just for spaces though,
It was
right?
just to close one gap in my tooth. And then, you know, after your braces, you're supposed to wear your retainer. Yeah, I didn't do that. And
I
then
know a lot of people.
And then all my teeth just like spaced out. And then I got to a point where I was looking at my teeth, I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? So I did Invisalign. And honestly, it's fine. Just with times like this where you be at a restaurant and you like wish you didn't have it, but it's fine. Honestly, the lunch date went so perfectly. Like, have you ever met somebody and like you feel like you're the same person and then you're like, where the fuck have you been all my life? It was kind of one of those situations. And like whenever I meet new people, I'm always really nervous because I'm always like, oh shit, like what if I run out of things to say? But like we just kept talking and we never ran out of things to say. Cause like, I feel like on YouTube, like do you watch like YouTube? Mm-hmm. You say you watch Aaliyah's face and everything? Yeah. I feel like right now we're into like her type of vlogs where I feel like she has like 30-minute, 1-hour vlogs.
and it's just like her. It's not really like edited that much, but it's just like her living her life. I'm doing the complete opposite.
I love the jump cut vlogs though. Those are my favorite. Like the ones with the cuts in the middle and everything. I'm like, that's why Splice is one of my favorite apps when it comes to editing because it just lets me like split.
I'm really, not only do I just love YouTube, I just love film in general. So I feel like with my upcoming videos, I want to tell, I don't want to just vlog my day and be like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Like I want my videos to tell a story. So I feel like because of that and because of what I want, the editing's gonna have to be like a certain way. I'm actually starting a docuseries about my life.
I love that.
I know it's gonna start in January, and it's just about like the things I deal with. It's actually a part of episode 2, but it's about my life, and it's gonna be edited in more of like a docu-series type, reality TV show type way. Cause yes, I'm a YouTuber, but like I love film, I love creating like stories like this. So I feel like that's something that's definitely gonna be implemented into my videos. So editing, and obviously like you're not just going to just edit every single video. I feel like editing will be definitely a collaborative effort between the both of us.
And it's also just seeing what ideas you want to implement and how I can help you with them.
Even though the food was gross, I was really, really happy that I met Sandra. The lunch date went amazing, but I feel like you have to wait until the first day to really realize if you and this person are a good fit. So I was really excited for Tuesday because that would be her first day.
Oh wait, you don't know how tall I am.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
Oh my god!
I didn't realize I was sitting the whole time, so you didn't know. You're lucky I didn't wear my tall heels. I was gonna wear my tall heels.
The thing is, I was on your Instagram when you look tall, so I was like, how do you feel? Yeah.
Hi guys, it's Coco Chinelo from XOXO Chinelo, and you're on the Coco Chinelo YouTube page. That's honestly a mouthful. I was literally shitting my pants when she came into my apartment because I was like, oh my gosh, like, am I dressed professional? Do I have to dress professional? Like, this whole idea of like being someone's boss was just something that I was like, oh, I don't think I like this. But shit doesn't have to be serious all the time. You can just be casual with things, and I think that's what I like so much about Sandra and I, because like it doesn't even feel like we're working most of the time because we're just like talking. Obviously we're working, but like, you know, it's fun work. It's just like so nice to be surrounded by people who are as driven and as focused as you. Because like sometimes I do feel like I'm a robot and I think I'm weird because I'm a robot, but then you meet another robot and you're like, wait, you're not so weird anymore. Overall, the first day was really chill. We were doing lots of brainstorming in terms of planning future outfits, planning where I take pictures, planning future videos, how it was gonna be filmed, how it was gonna be edited, how can we hop on those trends and then put our little twist on it to make it unique. And then after our little brainstorming meeting, we went over to take pictures over at the museum. It's always a fun vibe at the museum. I love going to the museum. It's so aesthetically pleasing. It's like a perfect place to take pictures. And pictures we took, we got so many great pictures. Pictures that like would be super duper awkward to do myself. Like if I walked into that museum with a tripod in my hand, like taking pictures of myself the way that you guys have seen me do it all the time, I swear to God, like I'm telling you, I will end up on influencers in the wild. Like taking pictures in public is just always gonna be embarrassing, but it's always nice to just have someone with you so that you're not embarrassed alone. At least you can be embarrassed with someone.
No, I think I'm done.
That's a wrap. That's a wrap.
I got hoes that I'm keeping in the dark. I got my niggas across the street living large. To get back to the fact that they dead, throw my raps while the facts till they sat with the bars. I got 2 phones, one need a charge. Yeah, they twins, I can tell they ass apart. I got big packs coming on.
Next on XOXO Chinelo, I'm taking it upon myself to plan my family's annual pictures this year. I'm actually
actually being serious. We all need to go right now. Yes, Adora, please get in the car with your heels and your slides.